Hey, we're on Coon Prairie Ramblers, back again at the last chapter coffee house and
Cafe.
cafe.
And good timing for you.
Yeah.
Ice cream. You scream, we all scream, right?
Yeah, Coon Prairie Ramblers. We got the KC and the Luke and the mailman.
I got my trusty glass of iced tea.
Yeah.
My cup of coffee's empty. I'm going to have to do something about that.
All right, we talk about food.
Food. No, I thought we were talking about
Food.
sickness foods.
Sickness
food.
Now we're going to talk about foods
That would make
that
you
we
sick if
can't
you,
stand. Yeah,
that would make you sick if you eat it.
Absolutely, we cannot tolerate.
KC calls them deal breakers.
Deal
Yeah.
breakers. That if somebody puts you a dish out there and said, you have got to try these Harvard beets, and you're going like, I don't think so.
Be after the fight, all I got to say.
Have you ever had beets?
Oh yeah,
You like them?
I love beets.
I
And the
would
beet goes
just
on.
I
as
even
soon
I will slice it.
eat
goes
the
on.
stuff out of the bottom of a
What?
Uh-oh.
cat's
Oh no, come on.
Litter box.
disposal litter box as eat beets.
What about
I can-
pickle beets?
I can take
No,
a beet.
no kind of
Pickle
beet.
beet. I like them pickled only. But
I
they're-
can
And
take
the
a
beet
raw
goes
beet
on.
and a knife, and I can just peel. I can cut slices and eat it.
Oh,
Eat it. Eat
Yeah.
I
it.
can't take them.
Uh-huh.
I don't like the looks of them.
Really?
I don't like the smell of them.
What? They don't smell.
Yes, they do. They smell like beets.
Oh.
I can't take a beet. I'm
All right,
sorry.
Mel, you name a food that you don't
Okay.
like. What's
Well,
it?
I like any kind of food. I've said in the past. I don't.
Never
care,
met a morsel he didn't like.
I don't care for. What was it?
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers. I do like pickles though. But when I was a little bitty
Puke
boy,
till you puke.
and the devil called my name, I was out in my Aunt Agony's garden.
Yeah.
And I was pulling cucumbers off left and right, and eating them left and right, and I made myself sick.
Probably because you was eating the peelings because you didn't peel them.
Yeah, I ate. Oh yeah.
That's what's wrong with you.
Hey, you know.
Ate the peelings off the cucumber.
But when I was back during the Vietnam War, I was stationed in Thailand, and I took a little trip down to Bangkok, Thailand,
Oh.
and I did visit somebody down there.
I heard the song about this.
Yeah.
They wrote a song about it.
Yeah.
One night in Bangkok.
Well, actually, it was a few.
Okay.
I liked it so much
But,
you stayed there.
I went to a restaurant with a friend of mine, and they served me some curry. And they say, this is India curry. And I looked at that, and you know that Three Stooges where Curly is sitting there looking at this bowl of soup, and this clam comes up out of it?
Spits the juice out.
Yeah. It reminded me of that, and I've sat there, I was going, whoop, 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 whoop. I
probably chased you out
I
of it.
could not eat it. It just looked like it was mud or something. And that was,
the beer.
to my memory, that's the one thing I could not eat.
Wow.
But I can eat anything else. I can eat, people say they don't like their fish fishy. Man, I like it. I like it. Smell it fishy.
He likes fishy.
Mmm.
Well, if you know Luke at all,
I know.
you know that there's one food that he does not like that kind of goes against all things Southern. And what is that?
Well, that's several things. It's not just okra, but it's squash as well.
Oh, my God.
I know,
Squash.
too. Southern staple. Let me tell you a little story. Back a long time ago at Knockatee Baptist Church, we was having a revival. And back during the old days, you went around and the different person took the preacher in each night during the week and fed him supper. And so they would do that. And I was the song leader at the time, so they brought the song leader and asked him to come out every night and and I asked my girlfriend at the time, not my wife, my girlfriend. Didn't have a wife yet. Anyway, so we went to the house of David and Sally Jones. I'm sure you remember them well. So we don't know what we're going to have. We're
Excellent cook.
We sat out in the living room. I mean, her chicken and dumplings were to die for. I'm thinking we're going to get them. So we go there, we're sitting in the living room talking or whatever, and she's back and forth in the kitchen and the dining room, starts setting the table or whatever. And I start watching to kind of see what it is. She brings out a big old bowl of okra. Little fried okra.
Oh.
I say, you got to be kidding me. What was something else I can eat? About 5 minutes later, she comes out with a big old bowl of squash. And I said, strike two. And I was just sitting there sweating. Don't let it be liver. Please don't let it be liver. I'll just kill myself right here in front of God and everybody. But luckily it was like pork chops or something.
Oh,
So I forced down a couple of bites of squash and a couple of bites of the okra, but it was horrible. But I dined on the pork chop.
Well, you're better than I am. You're a better man than me. Because the foods that I absolutely hate, I won't even touch them. I mean, like the beets. I will not touch a beet. I mean, I'm like Dr. Zeus. I mean, I will not eat them on a train. I will not eat them on a plane.
That's right.
I won't eat them in a boat. I won't eat them with a goat.
Well,
In a box with a fox.
Well, sitting there with the preacher and all, I guess I felt obligated or guilty or didn't want to get a sermon or something about being an ingrate of some kind. Get invited somewhere and then won't eat.
Well,
Yeah.
let's switch it up a little bit then.
All right.
What kind of, we just heard a little bit about it, but what about meat? Is there any kind of meat that you do not like to eat?
Meat. I don't count liver as meat anyway.
It is.
But if you want to talk about meat, I'm not going to eat pig feet.
It's not a
I'm not
muscle
going to
meat.
eat pig ears. I'm not going to eat mountain oysters.
Now,
Come on.
That kind of stuff. Oh no. I like to eat a little
No
higher.
pig's feet?
I like to eat a little higher on the hog, literally.
Oh,
And figuratively. You can have that.
well, you know, lower on the hog's of bacon, though.
I like that's how low can you go? That's
Yeah.
as low as I go
Yeah.
on a pig.
It's not as low down as his toes.
Yeah.
But I'll use toes, man. Mm.
I don't.
Something
I
ails
don't.
you, boy.
I've never had brains.
I've never had any either, but
brain's good.
Never ate any.
I've never ate brain. I got a little bit of regular brain.
Scrambled brains in a pan, just like scrambled eggs, man.
No.
I heard you
Yeah.
scrambled them with the eggs and ate them.
You can do that. Yeah.
But you know, there's a couple things I swore I would have never ate. One of them was beef tongue. And I found out it is pretty tasty.
I'm not eating that either.
I ate it on a taco, and it was beef tongue taco.
Did you know?
Yeah. It's called lingua.
Lingua. They sell it at the Mexican
Yeah,
restaurants.
and
here.
it's really good. And the other thing was mountain oysters. I swore that there's no way I would ever eat a mountain oyster.
And you got how hungry to do this? Or you
Not at all.
Can
I
you
would
buy
just-
those at the store?
Yeah. Well, some stores. I don't know all of them.
I don't
have
know
them.
if I've ever eaten mountain oysters.
But I was in Oklahoma, and my son went to some restaurant, got some takeout, and it was mountain oysters.
Gross.
And
Prairie oysters.
They fry them up, southern fried type, and it was delicious. I would highly recommend it if you can get over the
Ain't
thought,
gonna happen.
the thought of
Ain't
eating mountain
gonna
oysters.
happen.
Get out there and
Can
get
you
you a
bring
big
us
plate.
some, KC?
Well, I thought you bought your own.
The only meat I'm gonna eat
Those
is
are mine.
the only meat I'm gonna eat has been hanging and come out of the smokehouse. Let me put it that way. I ain't eating that other stuff.
But there are some other meats that I cannot. Have you ever been around when somebody was cooking chitlins?
Nope. I know that stinks.
Well,
That's what I'm going
no,
to say.
I've seen them in the chow hall in the Air Force, but
Chitlins?
chitlins, yeah. They would
Really?
have ethnic night, and if you showed up the wrong night on ethnic night,
Heard that.
you'd have to eat if that's what was there.
I don't think so.
I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to eat a chitlin. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We were at a fish fry one day. And,
Well, no one ever died from them, I don't think.
oh, sure. Well, I wouldn't bet on that.
Oh.
Because you could probably get E. coli in a heartbeat.
Oh.
You eat that, you gotta eat a box of Tic Tacs afterwards.
I was at a fish fry one time, and
Yeah.
people were eating hush puppies, and the hush puppies had corn in there.
Oh Lord.
And this old timer was eating one of the hush puppies, and he stopped and he said, "I don't mind finding corn in my hush puppy." He said, "I don't want to find them in my chitlins."
That's what I'm talking about.
You got a good point there, because I don't want any of my
Not gonna
chitlins.
happen. I ain't eating brains and snouts and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
But there are offals that we all love. Or we
gizzards.
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 We're a gizzard gobbling
gizzards.
bunch of
Yeah, I
fools.
can eat chicken hearts.
They're
Chicken
meat-
hearts.
Cook them
yeah.
with rice.
Yeah.
Nice and chewy.
Yeah, they're good. I like it
hearts.
when I find a stray chicken heart in my gizzard box.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And if you know us very well, you know the Coon Prairie Ramblers that get together every once in a while and go out to the river and eat fried gizzards.
Where nobody can see us make a mess out there.
Oh,
Cinco de Mayo.
We are certified gizzard gobblers.
Uh-huh.
We are.
I'll post a few pictures there.
And we had the best ones in town from Cinco de Mayo. But if you think you can cook a better gizzard, give us a call. We'll be glad to come to your house and do a little taste test.
Uh-huh.
But Luke said, don't call us for any mountain oyster.
You're right about
Just
that.
call me, KC.
I'm going to be AOL when we do that.
All right. Well, we're out of time.
AWOL. We're down to less than 30 seconds again for segment 2. So guess we better give y'all a break talking all this food so we can go make you a chitlin sandwich or something. But we'll see you back here in a few.